Hello everyone, this is Andy Drift, and today's video is going to be Great Autograph Experiences Part 2, the female edition. I want to thank everybody who's watched my previous videos. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. The NFL season is around the corner. I'm trying to hit all 30 NFL venues. I'm at 20 right now, so I'll be uploading footage from my journeys to various NFL venues. So number one on my list is current UFC flyweight champ Valentina Shevchenko. I had the pleasure of meeting her in 2019 in a small sports bar in Howell, New Jersey. Howell, New Jersey, for those of you that don't know, is about an hour east of Philly. She was doing an autograph signing, and I gotta say, she's very warm and inviting. Just one of the nicest people you want to meet. Charm is one of those qualities I feel like you either have or you don't. And Valentina, she's got it in spades. She has a beautiful signature too, by the way. As you can see, there's the bullet inscription. She's featured here fighting Amanda Nunez. They fought twice earlier in their careers. Nunez, who is currently the bantamweight and featherweight champ. I know a lot of fight fans, they want to see the trilogy fight between these two. They fought early in their careers, and Nunez won both of those fights by decision. In order for that to happen, Shevchenko would have to move up to bantamweight, or Nunez would have to move down. I don't know if that trilogy fight will ever happen, but when and if it does, it's going to do some big numbers. So number two on my list is supermodel Ashley Graham. A lot of people, when you mention her name, they're like, I don't know Ashley Graham. That name doesn't ring a bell. But once you see her, it's like, of course I've seen her. I mean, she has graced the cover of countless magazines. She was a Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover model, been on a ton of billboards, so she is widely recognized. I had the chance to meet her in 2017 in Ridgewood, New Jersey, one of my favorite bookstores, Bookends. Ridgewood is about 40 minutes outside of New York City. In 2017, she released a memoir about her rise to fame, and so she was doing a book signing. Now this woman, she really knows how to make an entrance. I mean, she just had it all. The great complexion, beauty, sense of style, height, figure. She's the woman that guys want to be with and girls want to be like. One significant thing that I do remember about this book signing, Bookends, for those of you that never been there, it's a pretty decent sized bookstore. It's got 2 levels. I got there about a half hour early, and there might have been 20 or 30 people ahead of me, and I was thinking to myself, wow, I thought there'd be a lot more people than this. And by the time I left, there sure were a lot more people that showed up. The first level was packed, the second level was packed, and the line was starting to go out into the street. And she went on to take a picture with every single person that was there. And the reason I bring that up is because I was at Bookends later that year for another signing. Ivan Rodriguez had released a memoir. For those of you that don't know, he is a Hall of Fame catcher, played with the Marlins, the Yankees, the Nationals, but his best years were with the Texas Rangers. And he did a book signing there. And he refused to take pictures with anybody, and the crowd for him was a fraction of what it was for Ashley Graham. Next up is Misha Tate, former bantamweight champ in the UFC. She took a little time off. She retired. I had the chance to meet her in July. I was in attendance for the McGregor-Poirier trilogy fight, and a few days before that, she was doing an autograph signing at Twin Peaks in Las Vegas. As you can imagine, there was a decent-sized crowd for this meet and greet. Misha Tate's always been a fan favorite, and this was about a week before her comeback fight. Now, we were told beforehand that she would only be signing 1 item apiece, and it would be an 8x10 that they provided. I had an 8x10 with me, and I didn't ask her to sign it, but she offered to sign it, so she was signing additional items for people. And I got to chat with her for a bit. I asked her, hey, ideally, how many times do you want to fight this year? She said she would like to fight at least 2 to 3 times. She won her comeback fight in dominating fashion, and she's scheduled to fight again in October. Who knows? Maybe she'll fight Amanda Nunez and get a chance for redemption. She's got a great signature too, by the way. If you look over my left shoulder, I have a framed photo of Misha Tate that she signed. It wasn't at that signing. I had purchased this previously. It was a great experience, for somebody who makes a living pummeling other people outside of the octagon. She is extremely gracious and friendly. Just a couple of notable mentions. I had the chance to meet the actress Zoe Saldana in 2019. This was at an Ace Comic-Con in Seattle. For those of you that ever attended a Comic-Con, especially at Ace Comic-Con, I mean, it's a huge event. You really don't get more than a few seconds with the guest. They keep it moving like an assembly line. I did get a chance to tell her how much I enjoyed Out of the Furnace. She is more known for the Avatar movies and the Guardian of the Galaxy movies. If you've never seen the 2013 film Out of the Furnace, go ahead and check it out. It is a great film. It's not only starring Zoe Saldana, but it's got Christian Bale, Woody Harrelson, Casey Affleck, Willem Dafoe. It's definitely worth a look-see. The last autograph experience that I'll talk about is when I met WWE diva Sasha Banks. This was in 2018 at a Cricket Wireless store in Boston. Boston is her hometown. What I do remember about that day, it was during the summer, it was really hot, and once you got into the store, because the line went out the store into the street, once you got into the store, the air conditioning wasn't working. It was actually hotter inside the store as opposed to outside the store, but she maintained poise and she was friendly to everyone. She was wearing high heels and her wrestling outfit, which was tight-fitting, so she couldn't have been the most comfortable, but she got through it, and as you know, wrestling fans, they are diehard fans. So they will wait in long lines and stand in the excessive heat. So there you have it. Those are my memorable experiences with female athletes and celebrity autograph signings. I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch this. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.